Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Ndea J, and today's video is a Fenty Beauty first impression review, my 2 cents, my thoughts and stuff. So I got my product from Harvey Nichols. I ordered it, actually made 2 orders because I'm such a douche, and if you live in the UK you know that you have to pay shipping. I think it's £6 each time, so technically I paid £12 because I was that indecisive. Anyway, I made 2 orders on the day of the launch from Harvey Nichols, and it took a couple of days to get to me, and by then my timeline had flooded with so many fancy reviews. Obviously people who were able to go to the store to pick it up. I live in Coventry, and in Coventry there is no Fenty, there is no Harvey Nichols, there's none of that, and the closest is in Birmingham, which is quite a distance from me. So I wasn't able to go down the day of the launch to actually pick up these products, so I had to make do with ordering it online. And by the time I received both my packages, as I said, my timeline was flooded with Fenty Beauty reviews. I just thought, you know what, I'm just gonna take pictures for the gram and let that be that. But I did have a couple of my subscribers ask if I would do a review, a video, anything of the sort. So I thought, you know what, people are doing like, watch me do a full face, doing this, using that. I'm just gonna do not your typical makeup first impression type of video, where I will do a look that is not the typical Fenty look, which is the simple skin look, and instead do something that's more me, more out there, and let you guys just hear my thoughts about the products as I'm using them, obviously about the price point, the packaging, and all that good stuff. So before we get into the clips of me using the products, I'm just going to talk about what I actually picked up and my thoughts about them. So obviously I've already recorded this look, so this is the look that you guys will be seeing me do. So I'm just going to jump right into the individual products. And as I said, I picked up my products from Harvey Nichols, so I'm actually gonna have that open in front of me so I can refer back to what they say and all that good stuff, and then I'll let you guys watch the video, and then at the end I'll let you know my thoughts about the products. So the first things first, let's get the elephant out of the room. Rihanna did a banging job, including every skin tone under the sun, in terms of her foundation shades. Now, some people have been throwing shady comments saying, oh, she doesn't have this shade or doesn't have that shade, but you tell me one makeup brand that on their first launch releases 40 foundation shades. I'm waiting. No. So this is her first launch. So obviously she's gonna have more, she's gonna increase the line, add more stuff to the line. So yeah, over time she's gonna obviously add more to the collection, she's gonna add more products to the line. So I think people need to take several seats and just have a chill pill. It's makeup, it's not that serious. Companies come out with products, but you need to give companies who actually think about other people when they're releasing products. You need to give them a round of applause rather than moaning and complaining. So yeah, so obviously I really wanted to get matched before actually buying the foundation shade. So the foundation shade and the contour and the shimmer sticks are the products that I didn't pick up because I want to go into store, I want to get matched, I want to test out the primer before I actually make the purchase. I do feel like I might be a 420, but I need to just get matched because I'm always in between shades with most companies. But anyway, I did pick up one of the Kilowatts duos, and the one I picked up is in Ginger Binge and Moscow Mule. Now this is how the packaging comes, which has, it's white with some iridescent kind of unicorn colors going on effect. You do have the name at the back of the product and how many grams it is. So this is obviously 2 products in one, and it's 3.5 grams. My Becca Shimmering Perfecto highlighter is 8 grams, but this is 3.5 times 2, so that's about 7 grams. So technically it's a little smaller than the Becca, but it is I want to say cheaper. I can't remember. I think the Becca is 32, so this is cheaper than that anyway. And when you open it up, it comes with a nice size mirror and also the 2 portions with the Fenty Beauty stamp in it. So this is Moscow Mule, which is really, really shimmery, and this is Ginger Binge. I will swatch both of them for you guys. So that's Moscow Mule and this is Ginger Binge, and they're very shimmery. Obviously Moscow Mule is more shimmery and has that more highlight look to it, whereas Ginger Binge, it does have some shimmer to it, but can be used as a blush if you're not really into highlighters, but you want something that's a little bit shimmery. You can reach for that product. Now this retails for £26, and I love the fact that you get the little name Fenty Beauty on the bottom of the mirror. It does come with a protective covering for the highlight, and it clips to close, which is quite cute. And also the packaging, I think, is absolutely stunning. It's very, very simple, which is what I love, and it does have the names of the products at the very top of it. So now according to Harvey Nichols' website, the Ginger Binge is a soft copper sheen and Moscow Mule is a supercharged copper shimmer. It says glow with the flow, killer radiance for face and eyes, which means that it is eye safe as well, which is absolutely brilliant. I love it when a company allows you multi-use a product, and they can actually, excuse me, they actually specify that it's a multi-use type of product. It says it's weightless, long wear cream powder hybrid highlighters that range from subtle day glow to insanely supercharged in solos and expertly paired duos. And on the Harvey Nichols website, under each product, you get the product information, the breakdown, and Rihanna's quotes, and also how to use, which is brilliant. So this is obviously good for someone who's new to makeup and not sure what they're buying, so at least they can understand. And obviously I had to get Trophy Wife, which is, you know, must have. So I got Trophy Wife, which again comes in the same packaging, which looks like that, and it's white with iridescent glow, and when you turn it over it has the name of the product, and this one is 8 grams and it's Trophy Wife, and it's a kilowatt highlighter, and it says the freestyle highlighter, and it just talks about where it's made. And I think I should mention that it only lasts for 9 months. A lot of the highlighters that I have are usually a year to 24 months, like the Becca is 24 months. So it's very interesting that this is only 9 months at the back. You're obviously not going to go through this product in 9 months unless if you're a makeup artist. But so the Trophy Wife is also £26, and it just says as well that it is weightless, light wear cream powder hybrid. It says it can be used for face and it can be used for eyes. Again, it's a very universal type of product, and it says it's a 3D hyper metallic glow, and that is just absolutely gorgeous. I just love the fact that they just describe everything. But again, it comes in a normal packaging as well, and it says Trophy Wife on the top, and also has a covering film. Now when I got my product, it came broken. So obviously the clip that closes the compact is broken, so which means that I can't clip my compact close, but it doesn't really bother me too much because I love the fact that it's quite tough, and you know, it stays in place as you're trying to open it, which means that when I try and close it and it doesn't close completely, it still doesn't bother me. It's still protected, it's still safe. I'm not a makeup artist, so this is my product and it's absolutely fine. I don't mind it too much, but just bear that in mind that they're quite fragile if it can easily break that way, so just have that in mind. I've also picked up the brush, and obviously I've used the brush, but it came with a protective sleeve like this. It came in a transparent plastic nylon, in another nylon in a box like this as well, and that is the design of the brush at the back, which is true to form. So that is that. I will just check what they say about the brush. So this brush is called the Cheek Hugging Highlights Brush 120, and this is £24. Now, just looking at the brush, I love the long tapered handle. I love the kind of iridescent rose gold / silver top. I love the cut of the brush. Using the brush, it's very soft. And I'll tell you guys more about my thoughts at the end of the video, but I absolutely love the shape of it. And when you just read the description of it, it says that it's an expertly chiseled highlighter brush that hugs cheeks for an effortless glow. And Rihanna's note is that her favorite thing about this brush is sharp tooth shaped design. She instantly fell in love with all the unexpected angles that let you highlight in unique ways. I also picked up Fenty Glow, which is the only gloss that comes in the collection, and it comes in its own box like this, which is quite cute as well, keeping with the theme of all her cartons. And this is 12 months in terms of expiry. It talks about all the ingredients at the back and just what it's for. So the gloss is called Fenty Balm Universal Luminizer, and it's called Fenty Glow. That's the color. The ultimate gotta have it lip gloss with explosive shine that feels as good as it looks in one universal rose nude shade. So I'm gonna swatch this at the back of my hand, which looks like that, and I'm also gonna swatch Trophy Wife because I realized I didn't swatch that for you guys. So that is Fenty Glow, and then that is the Trophy Wife. So Trophy Wife does have like chunky glitter, it's not smooth, and Fenty Glow, as I said, it's a universal kind of nudie shade which has some pigment to it, so it's not transparent. It does have some pigment to it. In terms of the packaging, it does have again that kind of rose gold, in the middle of rose gold kind of silver look that the brush has. You've got FB at the top, and you've got the name of the product at the bottom, which is Fenty Glow, and then you've got Fenty Beauty on the side. And this product is 10 ml, which is a good size, and it retails for £16. So the last set of products I picked up is the blotting powder and brush. So this one is called Instant Refresh On The Go Filter Effect Powder, and this one is the universal color. So I'll just show you guys the packaging, and obviously there is something about this product that just makes me go wow. So this is what it looks like. Again, it's white with the same iridescent kind of glow. You've got the name at the back, which is universal, and it says it's an Invisimatte blotting powder, and this lasts for 12 months. And when you open it up, it comes with a good size mirror. It comes with a puff with Fenty Beauty on it, and a protective nylon and powder, which is white. So the brush that you're supposed to use alongside the blotting powder is the touch-up brush, which is a portable brush, and when you take it out, it has a tube which retracts, and when you pull it up, the brush stays in, so that when you put the packaging back, there's not a problem with the bristles. I absolutely love that, because most companies would just leave that there and that's you trying to put it in there. But I just love the fact that you pull that up and the brush is protected. So technically she has all the areas covered. It does come with FB on it and the name of the brush. And the cool thing about this is that when you click them both together, it just basically just fits in FB, so it looks like one whole unit. You chuck it in your bag and you're on the go. So I'm just going to go through how much these products are. So the Possible Touch-Up brush is £19 and the powder is £24, and you get 8.5 grams worth of product in the powder. And as I said, it's universal, so any skin tone can actually use it, which is great. And it's 12 months before the expiry again, which is it's not too bad in terms of products and stuff. With the brush, it does have FB on it as well. Yeah, it's just meant to be on the go type of touch-up powder, and it says that it diffuses the look of pores for an instant filtered look on the fly. So I absolutely do love these two products. Obviously I didn't use it in the video because I don't need it in the video right now. I will let you guys know my thoughts about them either on Snapchat, Twitter, or Instagram, so please make sure that you're following me. But anyway, that's all the products that I picked up. Please wait and watch the video and then till the end so I can share my final thoughts with you guys. But yeah, thank you so much for clicking to watch. Right, so shall we kick this off? So I prepped my hair, ready to go. I didn't pick up the primer. It's something I want to test out when I go, obviously, to get matched, as I've mentioned in the beginning. I'm gonna just turn this on. So yeah, I will get matched and I'll test out the primer as well. So for now, I'm just gonna use the LA Girl Pro Prep Primer. So Parmesan, and I'm going to color correct, set my base with powder, and then I'm going to use my foundation. Now I know this is like a Fenty first impressions review and all that good stuff, but I just have to mention and give a massive shout out to the Maybelline what's this one, Superstay 24-hour full coverage foundation. Now the shade I have here is quite light, and it's 60 caramel, and this is quite light because I normally get to around this shade during winter, but obviously I'm still a little bit darker, so I'm gonna mix it in with the L'Oreal True Match foundation in deep golden. Now the reason why I'm giving a shout out to this foundation is because it is hella full coverage. For a drugstore foundation, I think you get every use, every drop is like gold from this foundation. It's £10, but it's, as I said, it's really full coverage. It does last a really long time, and I tend to wear my makeup at work from about 7:30 to about 6:30, and it lasts. It doesn't break, it doesn't fade, and I think it's just such a good foundation. If you haven't tried it or picked it up, I do suggest that you do that. Foundation's on, and I've done one eye, so we're going to do the same. So what I used right now anyway is the 25A Morphe brush, and basically all I've done is add that color to my brow bone, put that color in my crease, put that color in my outer V, and that color and a bit of black, and that's what we see. That's it. So that in my crease, that on my brow bone, these two, and a little bit of black in my outer V. Okay, and now I'm just gonna finish the look and make it look like this. I'm really loving the way it looks, by the way, but yeah, show you guys what I did. So I'm just gonna add a base, and I use the MAC Soft Ochre paint pot, and I'll let you guys know what I think while I'm doing this eye. So I'm just gonna apply that to my lid area, really. So that's on, and then I'm gonna go in with the Kilowatt Duo in Ginger Binge and Moscow Mule, and this is how it looks like on the inside. Basically, one of it is more shimmery than the other. They both have shimmer in it, but one is really intense, and I think that's the one is Moscow Mule. That's the one that's really intense, and then the other one, Ginger Binge, is more of a matte finish with a little bit of shine to it, just a little bit. So I'm gonna go in with a flat brush, and then I'm gonna pat Moscow Mule all over my lid and just swipe it as well. And what I really like about this is that it blends really, really well. Fenty Beauty products are eye safe, so it's meant to be like I think like a highlighter, blush kind of thing, but with the way it's so pigmented, you can actually use it as an eyeshadow as well, and I think it looks absolutely stunning. So I'm adding that all over the lid. And then now I'm going to go in with Trophy Wife, which again is a highlighter. And it says it's a freestyle highlighter. Again, this is eye safe. So I'm going to just flip over the brush and just tap the product. I noticed that the Trophy Wife, it can be a little messy if you're not careful. So rather than just like swirling it in there, I'm tapping the product onto the brush. I think in hindsight I would have used a glitter base if I knew it would be this loose, but all the same it's still very, very pretty, and it still stays on the lid, and it kind of gives that kind of baby pink champagne effect when layered, which I absolutely love. I think it's super, super pretty. Rihanna did an amazing job with this highlighter. I read some comments of people saying that, oh, it's too like gold for them to use as a highlighter. That's the reason why it's called freestyle. You don't necessarily have to use it as a highlighter if you don't want to. And if you do want to use it as a highlighter but you're not really into highlights, then do use a lighter hand. Like, it doesn't take rocket science to understand that. You just use as much makeup as you choose to. So I'm going to go back into the 25A palette. I'm going to use the black, and I'm using a Morphe M412 brush. It does have like a little pointy end, and I'm just going to apply some black in the outer V and blend that out so it just gives that kind of smoky effect. Applied. I'm just going to go in with my blending brush, and this is the Sedona Lace EB 13 brush, and I'm just going to go in with this color, just the one I use on my brow bone, and just blend out the edge. And this is what we have so far. Now, do you guys see how absolutely stunning this is? Like, I can't fault it. So anyway, I'm just going to carry on with my face, and then I'll come back to you guys when I'm about to do my blush, because I think I might actually use the Ginger Binge as a blush. So yeah, I'll come back. So I've done my highlight, contour, and concealer and all that good stuff. And basically all I've done is add a bit of black liner, and I use my Technique eyeliner in black, and then went in with the black color here just to smoke out my lower lash line, and then I went underneath with this color to further smoke it out, and that's all I've done. Now I've been seeing obviously on YouTube and on Instagram loads of the typical soft look using the Rihanna collection, but I want to push this collection. I want to see how far it can go. So obviously I'm going for something really intense, really, you know, sultry and sexy, as opposed to the normal nice, you know, looking stuff. So yeah, bear with me. This is not your typical makeup tutorial, or it's not even a tutorial really. It's just me babbling and testing out shit. But anyway, let's carry on. So I'm going to apply my blush, and I'm going to use Ginger Binge from the Kilowatt Duo, and I'm just going to apply that with a Morphe R14 brush. Now all these Morphe brushes were from my Morphe brush subscription, so I'm just gonna pat it, and that's the color payoff on the brush, which I think is pretty okay. And then, ooh, see what I mean? But it's got a bit of shimmer. It's got a bit of shimmer, and it's supposed to be the matte color, so it's got a bit of shimmer, which is not really what I wanted, because I'm gonna really go in with the shimmer. So I'm just gonna even that and I'll just apply that there. But I'm just gonna go over it with a matte blush instead. Yeah, it's got a bit of shimmer, so if you're the kind of person that doesn't really like to wear highlighter but likes blush, you can just use this instead, and it's, you know, best of both worlds. So I'm going to use the Saharan Blush Palette Volume 1, and I'm going to use Neo, and I'm just going to apply that just lightly on top so we don't go blush overload, you know what I mean? Just a little bit. And now for the fun bit, the highlighter. So I obviously got the brush, and I was very, very intrigued about the brush. I've never seen a company cut a highlighter brush the way it was cut. So, and this is how it comes in the box. I'm sure I'll show you guys that in the beginning of the video. But this is it, all virgin, all brand new. No one's touched it, and this is how it's shaped. So it's got like a flat edge here and a flat edge here, and then it's shark tooth is how they describe it. So basically this product, the highlighter and Trophy Wife highlighter, they have loads of fallout and pigment to it. So I think the best thing is going to be to kind of stamp it and on the cheek rather than go back and forth. Maybe just stamp it on. So I'm going to go in with Moscow Mule, which is the bright shade, the one with the highlights on it that I use for my lid. And I'm just going to tap it onto the brush, and this is how much product comes onto the brush. Okay, and I'm just going to swipe, which is mad intense. Do you see how mad intense this is? Hello. Lord, and this brush is so soft. So the brush is very soft. That technique really does work. And now I'm gonna go have a seat. Repeat that. So this is really, really gorgeous. I do love the color payout. I don't, however, like how much product is being kicked up, even as I'm not like really going in. So I'm just gonna do the same for this side, and I'm gonna go over it with Trophy Wife. And this time I'm gonna try swiping the product. So I'm gonna go that way and get, that's a lot. We're gonna go for it. I've never done anything, and look. What the? Rihanna! Girl! This is ridiculous now. The hell? Okay. I can make this work. Wow. This brush is really good. I'm not even like doing much, and it's picking up so much product. Right, okay. I do love the shape for it of the brush. It's good for my Cupid's bow. It's good for my nose. Do love that. That looks really, really nice. I'm just going to try and blend that out a little bit because it's so intense. So intense. But you know what? I don't mind it. This is the Omolojobi. You know, it's my birthday. Ain't nobody gonna tell me nothing. Kind of look. Yeah. So I'm just gonna blend that. So I'm gonna go back in with Trophy Wife, and I'm gonna put some of that in my tear duct area. So I really want that to pop. Yes, honey, yes. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to apply my eyeliner and lashes off camera, and then come back and we do the lippy boo-boo. So I am back, lashes are on. Lashes I've got on are the Page Trends Rewind lashes. You guys know I absolutely love that lash company. So I was thinking, I think I'm going to put a bit of Trophy Wife on my collarbone. Why not? I haven't got that much of a collarbone, to be honest, so I'm just gonna highlight my boobage area. Make that look fancy. Give that a little glow. Probably not making much of a difference, but it's cute. Last thing is the lips. So obviously I got Fenty Glow, which is the lip gloss that comes in the collection. It's the only gloss, and this is how the packaging looks. Super cute, super gorgeous. Now I'm gonna line my lips. I'm just gonna give it just some sort of line. I'm not really a blush, I'm not really a gloss fanatic, so I need a bit of color on my lips. Just gonna go in with the gloss. First impression, it does have like a bubblegum type of smell. Not offensive, it's very sweet. I don't mind it. It's very smooth. I love the applicator. It's not too sticky. I don't mind the gloss. It's not too sticky. It's not too sticky, and it's very pretty. So the smell is still there, but it's something that will wear off in time. It doesn't have a taste. So yeah, I'm be right back with my final thoughts about the collection. So my final thoughts, I'm just going to go through all the products and just let you guys know my thoughts. Obviously the blotting powder and the brush to me are, if you're an oily girl, it's a must-have. I'm always trying to dab my nose and get oil off my nose during the day. So having this powder would be really, really beneficial for me. And I do love the brush. And I think the price point isn't too bad. I mean, I've seen more expensive universal powders, but I do love the packaging of this. I think it looks really slick, really expensive, and I love the fact that you get a brush that you can attach to it and it's one unit. So for me, it's a definite must-have, and that's because of my needs. So if we move on to Trophy Wife, now the only thing is, obviously, as I said, it doesn't really bother me that it broke, but it just means that the packaging isn't as strong. But I do love the stiffness to the packaging, which is pretty good. I love the emblem inside. The highlight is a little bit chunky in terms of the consistency of it, but it was never advertised as a smooth highlighter anyway, and I don't mind it. I think it's really, really cute. It will bounce light off really nicely, so I do absolutely love this. If you haven't swatched it, or you don't have in your collection, it is one of those highlighters that are one in a million. Now that she's released it, a lot of companies are going to be trying to release something similar, but I would say definitely give it a try. It is cheaper than some highlighters out there, and the packaging is so sleek, it's so portable, the size is such a good size, and it comes with a mirror. I mean, there's so many pluses as opposed to the negatives of not getting it. So yeah, this would definitely be one of the things I would definitely get from the collection if you're yet to try. The next thing obviously is the duo. The next thing obviously is the duo. So I only got one of the duos, but there are many other shades and many other duos in the entire line, but this is the only one I felt would really show up on my skin tone and not look ashy. I do love the color payoff of both shades, and I do love the consistency of them. It's not something I would be too mad it's not something I would like go really out of my way to get, because the colors are absolutely stunning, the consistency is absolutely stunning, ingredients are gorgeous and everything, but I just feel like it's not something I would gravitate and use all the time. Trophy Wife is something that I haven't seen before in any collection, so I'm so intrigued to incorporate it in my look to see what I can actually do with it. With this, I wouldn't be too inclined to get it, but it is nice to have, and the other shades as well is nice to have. So I do like it, but it's not something I'll be mad about getting. The next thing obviously is the brush. I absolutely love this brush. It is a bit pricey, but for the fact that it's innovative, I've not seen any company do the shark tooth type of brush. And most times I have to reach for a smaller brush when I want to highlight my nose and my cupid's bone, but with this I can just highlight my entire face without having to switch brushes. So I absolutely love it for that. As I said, it is a bit pricey for me, but it's really soft, the quality is really great, and it does the job. So sometimes you just have to pay for quality if you know you're gonna make really good use of it, if you know what I mean. So yeah, for me personally, I think that it's a definite must-have just because it actually does work. And then the lip gloss, I'm not really a gloss fan, so if you're really into glosses, I wouldn't take my review on this too seriously. I like the consistency, it's not very sticky, I don't mind the smell, and it's actually gone. Actually, I can't smell it anymore. Point is, I love the packaging, I love the style of it, I love the applicator. It's a universal color, which means it will work on any lipstick, any skin tone. It just has that lovely mauvey color that just takes your lip color to a whole new level. But for £16, it's not something I would pay for. If she was to release more shades, unless if they're really unique shades or out there shades, it's not something I would gravitate and be like need. It's something I'll be like, oh, that's cute, I'll just get it, but not really like gimme, I really need it, you know what I mean. But if you're into glosses, you definitely will want this because it's really portable, such a nice size, good amount of product, and it looks really sleek as well. So that's just the thing. So in my review, personally, I wouldn't say it's a must have. It's a nice to have, but not a must have, you know what I mean. But yeah, that's the entire that's all the products that I picked up. As I said, I am still going to go over to Harvey Nichols to get matched for my shade, and I will try out the primer as well. I'm yet to try out the concealer and contour sticks and also the other highlight sticks, but from some of the reviews that I've seen, they're pretty cool colors, so I can't wait to go in store and swatch them. But yeah, if you enjoyed my video, please give it a thumbs up. If you think it's everywhere, it probably is, because I haven't tested these products out and I kind of have to just think about what it is that I want to say to you guys, like process how I actually feel about the product. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed and appreciated this video. If you did, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, it helps me out a lot. I've still got some videos at the very end of the video, so make sure you click on them if you're interested in watching more of my videos. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in a soon to come video. Bye!